guys, because today we're gonna be talking about Harlem season 2, and this time we're not gonna be talking about Queen and Isabella. Today we're actually gonna be talking about Tay and the whole entanglement situation that happened between Zoe and her mom when it comes to Tay. Yes, this one I was definitely not expecting. But before we get into more details, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also let me know your thoughts down below in the comments if you guys have watched the show and what is your personal thoughts on it, because me, season 2 so far is the best season of Harlem in. And if you guys don't know about the show, go watch it on Amazon Prime. It's definitely a must watch, and one episode is actually 30 minutes long. Who know, that makes it even better for me, because I like short type of type of TV shows and all of that. But before we get into more details, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get right into it. So basically, at the end of season 1, Tay, she got very sick, and she discovered that she has a medical condition. So at the end of season 1, her husband actually reappeared, and they were going through a whole divorce process in the beginning of season 2. And her husband, said that he wants half of everything she has. And if you guys don't know, Tay is a very successful queer woman. She actually has a dating queer app, and is very successful, and she's very wealthy when it comes to that business side of hers. So when her husband came back in the picture, because of everything that she have done to him, he have decided that he wanted 50% of everything that she has. And since she knows she wasn't in a condition to go to trial for it, and she knew that she might lose everything if she doesn't give 50% to him, so she ended up doing what she had to do, and she ends up giving 50% to him. But during this whole situation that was happening on her other private life side, Tay is going through a stage in her life where she's looking for something more secure. She's looking for attachment. She's looking for a more healthy growth and mature type of relationship, because if you guys don't know, Tay is a city girl. Yes, she's outside, she hooks up with different people. She has very intimate connection with a lot of women, but she never really, have that emotional connection, with someone after the intimacy. And that's what she's looking for, because she's at a way more elder age, but she's still figuring out how to leave her old ways behind and try something new, something more mature, something different. But it's very hard for her, because she is a queer, she is someone that has a queer app, and she's a socialite, and woman is all over her all the time. So it's very hard for her, to say goodbye to that lifestyle. So Zoe, where does Zoe come in the picture? Zoe is actually also someone very similar like Tay. They also hook up with people here and there. They are like the players of Harlem, the queer players of Harlem. They play ladies here and there. So they both have decided to hook up and have like a intimate connection with one another, and just chill and vibe out, But soon here comes Zoe's mom come in the picture. So basically, Zoe's mom, she works at the plant store where Tay goes to look for a plant, because she's trying to build an emotional connection to something. She tried through a dog, it didn't work, but then she went to this plant store, and that's where she met Zoe's mom. So they started to build a connection, and Zoe's mom was always, she's very elder than, she's way more grown than Tay. She's single, she lives with her daughter Zoe. But in this case, Tay didn't know that Zoe was her daughter. She only said she has a daughter, but she never was very specific or never introduced them, so she didn't know. So as time progresses, Tay got out of her marriage situation. She have decided to divide, split everything that she has with her husband 50-50, and they finally got divorced. But then later on, her husband have decided not to take the money and apologize to her, so she kept all of her money. And then Zoe and Tay, they also kept hooking up. But then Zoe's mom in this case have decided to make a move on Tay, and told her, hey, I'm single, you single, let's go out, let's go have fun. I want to introduce you to something different, since you are looking for something different. And of course, Tay was caught off guard, because she didn't know that Zoe's mom was actually into her. So she was like, yes, okay, let's go. So they had a very good date. And and Tay and Zoe's mom in this case was taking things very slow with Tay. Now they didn't get intimate at all. They were just hanging out, going on dates. And all of Tay's friends approved of Zoe's mom, to be with Tay, because she's a very more mature elder woman that knows what she wants. She don't play around, she don't hook up with anyone. So her friends feel like she was the perfect match for Tay. And Tay also really liked her, but it's also very hard for Tay to say goodbye to temptation. So one day, basically Zoe's mom invited Tay over to her place, and they were just, kicking and hanging around, cuddling in bed, having very, very deep conversations. And as soon as, Tay asked to go to the bathroom, as soon as she comes out of the bathroom, she actually sees Zoe. And Zoe was so confused. Why is Tay in her house? What is Tay doing in her house? They was just hooking up a couple of hours ago, and now she's in her house. And of course, her mom walked out at the same time and were like, how do you guys know each other? What is going on? This is my daughter Zoe. And of course, Tay was so shocked because she didn't expect, Zoe to be, to do the woman that she is liking, that is Zoe's mother, because she didn't know. She really, really didn't know. Nobody knew. Like Zoe didn't know that her mom was going out with a woman, and also Tay didn't know that, that was Zoe's mother, and Zoe's mother also didn't know that they knew each other. So it was something caught very, very off guard. And of course, Zoe was surprised, even though they're not serious, they're just hooking up. That's still her mother, even though they didn't know, they're still her mother, and that doesn't make things okay. But it looks like, things didn't work out. I feel like at the end of the episode 8, you can actually see that Tay, I feel like she's not seeing Zoe's mother no more. Zoe's mother have decided to let go, because at the end of the day, even though they didn't know, they're still her daughter, and they actually hooked up. But no, like I already said, Tay didn't sleep with Zoe's mother. They only hooked up, like, kissing and all of that, but it never went to an intimate level, because her mother wanted to take things slow, because she said she's not like these girls that Tay used to date, that everything goes fast with her. She has to go smooth, and that's why Tay also felt attracted to her, because it was something different. And of course, Zoe didn't feel bothered for the fact that, Tay was actually seeing her mother, because Zoe doesn't feel that attractive, like emotional attractiveness towards, Tay. It was just like, wow, not my mother, But I guess that was the end of the story. Hopefully Tay can find love, and, because I really feel like she's not, like, she's still a very fun and open woman, but it looks like she's finally ready to settle down, even though it's hard for her to find someone to connect with, because, Harlem is a very small city, and like everybody from the queer community kind of know each other, and she already has a very bad reputation for being a player, so it's very hard for her to find love in the city. Hopefully she will, because I feel like she's really, really changing and progressing, and starting to realize, to feel, that maybe one day she wants to be a mother, because now, because of her medical conditions, she also have decided to freeze her eggs, for the future, just in case she wants to have kids. So that was also something very, positive and very grown for her to do. So yes, guys, I will definitely be keeping you guys updated, when it comes to Tay's love life, because yes, it's a whole situation that goes on with her, but I am loving every single moment of it, because I know she will find love soon. So yes, guys, that's basically it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until the next one, and goodbye.